Hello everybody and welcome here to round number 3 of the 2014 NASCAR Nationwide Series season, as it brings us here to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway in Las Vegas, Nevada for today's Samstown 300 as we're getting geared up for 27 laps of racing on this 1.5 mile track. Starting on the pole today is the 62 of Brendan Gaughan, who gets his second career pole, first pole since 2009, which was his rookie year. On the outside of row number 1 is the driver who delivered Penske Racing's 3 wins last year, Joey Logano, who's making his first start of the season. Row 2 we got Trevor Bayne and Sam Hornish Jr. Row 3 we got Drew Herring completing the top 5 and starting 6th, an impressive qualifying run for the 19 of Mike Bliss. He will start in 6th. Starting 7th will be Denny Hamlin. 8th is Ryan Newman. Chris Buescher, your points leader, and Kevin Harvick will complete the top 10. And here's the rest of your starting grid. Kevin Swindell making his first start of the season. Bing Kennedy is making his NASCAR Nationwide Series debut in the 30. This weekend he will start 25th. Kenny Wallace is making his first start of the season in the 29. Jeffrey Earnhardt is in the 79 this week. Scott Riggs is in the 46. TJ Bell is in the 47. We got a new paint scheme for the 43 of Dakota Armstrong. I finally got a paint scheme for the 43, his Winfield car. And also, pole center Brendan Gaughan is now in the number 62. Here points is Chris Buescher, who has a 3-point lead on Brian Scott and a 5-point lead on Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth, who are tied for third in the points. Kenseth is not in today's race, so of course he will lose points. And Kyle Busch, Cup drivers are not running full time in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, so it doesn't really matter where Kyle Busch is. James Buescher is 5th in points. So that is all for the pre-race news. Now we're going to send it down Chuck Side to get the most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
As the engines are getting fired up, drivers are getting the final words of advice from the crew chiefs and the spotters. Getting last minute information about today's race. They will pull off pit lane and begin their pace laps. We'll take you to the green flag in just a moment. We are back from Las Vegas, going to be going green this time by. We are looking at Bing Kennedy in the 30, making his NASCAR Nationwide Series debut. We'll be driving this 30 car for Turner Scott Motorsports. He will start 25th. We got some new guys. We also got some guys making their first start of the season, like the 29 of Kenny Wallace. He will start in, I believe, 27th. As the pace car will hit pit lane, Brendan Gaughan and Joey Logano, the front row, and they will lead us to the drop of the green flag, which is coming their way right now. Well, Logano was ready. He edges the 62 at the line. And look at Trevor Bayne trying to make it 3 wide as he head off in the turn 1, being followed by the 20 of Drew Herring and the 18 of Denny Hamlin. Bayne was ready, and they're door-to-door with Brendan Gaughan. Going way wide in turn 3 and 4. Can they get off without any trouble? No, we don't. We got the 43 around. Dakota Armstrong. No, he's going to come up the track into Mike Harmon, TJ Bell, Dixon Stacy, Tanner Berryhill. Caution is out. Caution comes out here on lap 1. There's the 47 of TJ Bell smoking. So he will get the worst of it. Dixon Stacy, Mike Harmon, Dakota Armstrong, the first race of the season with Winfield as the sponsor. Tanner Berryhill, possibly some damage on the 52 of Brian Silas. There's Mike Wallace in the 15. Once again, he's in trouble. This 15 course outside of the top 30 in owner points. Entering after race 5, we'll be using the top 30 in owner points as the drivers who will be locked in and the drivers who will not be going home. And there's the 3 of Todd Dillon, 29 of Kenny Wallace, having major car sex and able to get it somehow gathered up and just saved some race cars right there. There's some damage on the 79 of Jeffrey Earnhardt. The 47 has took his car behind the wall. Let's see what happened, because it started with this 43 of Dakota Armstrong, who's now took his car behind the wall. So he'll be finishing last in the 43. Looks like he was going to be okay, but until he came up, back up the track. Here's the contact. He's going to bounce into James Busher, and there's Ryan Sieg. Nowhere to go but into the 43's driver's side. And it turns Armstrong around, makes some contact on the right front tire, and there's... Oh, they almost got through, but right there, the 24, Joey Gase, helped the 43 get more sideways. It comes up in the track. There's Bell, Harmon, Barry Hill, Stacy, and Dakota Armstrong was, let's see, 14th in points entering today's race, and this is not going to help the 43, any higher in the standings. Running the full season for being one of the Rookie of the Year contenders. Right there. Turns the 43 around. Let's see what happens from this view. Right there, Joey Gase got into him, and if he wouldn't have made that contact, got that car air loose, even if he didn't make contact with the 43, he still would have got air loose, and that could have sucked the 43 car around anyways. But it damaged good race cars. Some of these guys were already running in the back. That's what you get for starting in the back. Like Mike Harmon, thanks to Stacy. It's Trevor Bayne in the 6th, looking for his 3rd career win in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. He is your leader, Denny Hamlin, and points leader Chris Buescher, the rookie, is running 3rd. Drew Herring and last week's winner Justin Allgaier completes the top 5. As we are going to go back to green. We will be restarting most likely on lap 7. Yes, we will. It'll be Trevor Bayne, Denny Hamlin. We already went through the top 5. 6 will be Kyle Busch. Sam Hornish is 7th. Regan Smith, Ryan Newman, and Poulsen and Brendan Gaughan has dropped to 10th. Parker Kligerman, 11th. Elliott Sadler is 12th. Ryan Scott, who is 2nd in points, he is 13th. That's from early for the 29 of Kenny Wallace, he is 14th. Ty Dillon 15th. Joey Logano's back to 16th. Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, James Buescher, and Mike Bliss. Ben Kennedy, Ron Reed, Kevin Swindell, Chad Hockenbrock, Landon Castle, Nemechek, Riggs, Yelly, Jason White, and Jeremy Clements. Jamie Dick, Joey Gase, Daryl Harr, Ryan Sieg, Jeffrey Earnhardt, Mike Harmon, Tanner Berryhill, Brian Silas, Dacia Stacy, and Mike Wallace, the drivers remaining in the race. Out of the race are TJ Bell and Dakota Armstrong, the two guys who took their cars behind the wall, as it's Trevor Bayne who will be leading us back to the green flag. And look at the 18 of Denny Hamlin ready to go in this restart. He looks to the inside, trying to get the lead away. Side by side for the lead. Denny Hamlin on the inside, Trevor Bayne on the outside. Look at Allgaier right on the back bumper of the 20 of Herring. And Kyle Busch on the back bumper of the 31 of Allgaier. And it looks like Denny Hamlin will be able to get the lead. And look at Allgaier just powering on the inside. Bayne comes down into Buescher. Can the 31 car go 2 in a row to start out the 2014 season? He has Kyle Busch right on his back bumper. And look at Herring fall back on the outside very quickly. Ryan Newman on the inside of Trevor Bayne. And now Chris Buescher, Regan Smith, Elliott Sadler, and the old Kenny Wallace back here. With Ty Dillon on his back bumper. Kligerman, Larson, Logano, Hornish. Brendan Gaughan started on the pole, restarted back in 10th, not 11th, but 10th. Actually, it might have been 11th. Said 11th. He is right now back to 17th, and the caution is out once again, as Justin Allgaier was able to get the lead, and 24 Joey Gase smoking. Looks like there was some more guys involved. The 23 of Jamie Dick. The other car looks like you got the bad end of the deal. The 24 is done, though. That is internal smoke for the 24 Joey Gase. Team that is outside the top 30 in owner points, and that is not going to help the 24 shot. And the 23 of Jamie Dick. There he is. Still on pit road as Allgaier was the leader. Let's see what happened to bring out the second caution. Caution's already out. Let's go back a little bit more. And also the 39 of Ryan Sieg was at least near it again. Looks like Gase is going to go up the track. The 23 was already there, and this is not going to be good for the 24 as he goes head on to the outside wall. Luckily, everybody was able to miss it except the 23 of Jamie Dick, who was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Viva Motorsports, who bought R3 Motorsports, the 55 team that was hoping to go full time with David Strimmy. They are not entered this weekend and not going to have a good run here today, looks like, as of right now, for the 23 team. Another look at it. Well, another view there. Jamie Dick is able to drive away, but immediately goes to pit road. Not sure on how this will affect the 23 car, but the 24 is done for the day. Joey Gase. And here was the race back to the line. The 31 of Allgaier was able to get to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch might be third. I'm not sure if he got second, but let's take you back to the green flag. And Hamlin was second. And Jamie Dick, 23, has took his car behind the wall, and therefore he is done also today. So we got about 15 laps remaining. Justin Allgaier trying to go 2 in a row for the 31 car. After the last 5 years, he's driven full time in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Then makes a switch over to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series to run the full season there. He already picked up a win, and right now he's looking very strong as he is out front. Once again, Denny Hamlin is second, Kyle Busch third, Drew Herring and Ryan Newman up in fifth. Trevor Bayne, Regan Smith, Chris Buescher, Kenny Wallace, and Elliott Sadler your top 10. Ty Dillon, Parker Klugerman, Kyle Larson, Brian Scott, Julie Gano, Sam Pornis, Brendan Gaughan, Kevin Harvick, James Buescher, and Ben Kennedy your top 20. Hockenbrock, Swindell, Reed, Bliss, Castle, Clements, Yelly, Sieg, Daryl Harr, and Jason White your top 30. And it's time to get this race back under the green flag, as it's the 31 leading us to the green flag. Here comes the 54, Kyle Busch, looking to the inside of the 18 of Denny Hamlin. And Herring able to hold on to 4th place as Newman to the outside of Bayne. Bayne's actually trying to go to the inside of Newman. 31's trying to pull away. Here comes a Trevor Bayne making it 3 wide on the 20 and a 54. And he'll have him coming to the line. Look at the 7 of Regan Smith. Won 2 races last year. Talladega in Michigan. And there's Kyle Busch dropping back like a rock. And oh, the 6 is off pace. Problems with the 6 of Trevor Bayne as he is slow on the racetrack. Running third. Looks like the engine might have let go on the 6 car, Trevor Bayne. Caution is not out, so what a horrible break for the 6 car. Running third, and the question is, will this bring out a caution? He's not going to make it back to pit road. And caution is out. And oh wait, it's actually before he crashed. Brendan Gaughan, your pole center, involved Kenny Wallace and Ty Dillon. Got more carnage. Yelly and Daryl Harr involved. Regan Smith has damage. And the 7. Ryan Newman's back here. Ron Scott. Looks like he got involved somehow. And Allgaier, who was actually pulling away in the 31 car. Trevor Bayne. Oh, Brendan Gaughan. What a great run he had in qualifying, but fell back right from the green flag to start the race. Kenny Wallace, his first time out for RAB Racing 2014. JJ Yelly involved in the 42. Certainly ruined a lot of guys who had a shot to win. And there's Trevor Bayne. Actually, this really started with the 6th of Bayne. Not sure if the caution came out exactly for the 6th, but he stopped on the track, right? Pretty much when the wreck started to occur. Let's go back and see what brought out the caution. They're all jumping together here, trying to find room. And oh man, look at this, almost like 5 wide. Elliott Sadler and Regan Smith are making contact. Smith will hit the outside wall, bounces down into Sadler, who gets ends up turning Ty Dillon. Regan Smith comes back at the track into Ryan Newman. There's Kenny Wallace getting involved, and they're sprinting gone, just nowhere to go for the 62. And Gon's gonna get right there, gets hit by Yelly. There's Trevor Bayne stopping them on the track. So that's what brought out the caution. There's Smith. There's Yelly getting hit now by Mike Harmon. Regan Smith though was trying to get into the top 5 there at one point. Was trying to get in the 3rd spot at one point, I should say. This was for about 5th place, and look at these guys: Klugerman, Larson, Logano, all on the inside. This shows all the competition we have in this series. Almost about 15 cars trying to get 5th place, 1 spot, and and right here, this is going to take a lot of cars behind the wall, like the 42 and the 01 and the 3. Justin Allgaier, can he go 2 in a row? Let's now take you back to live action from Las Vegas. Some cars who have took their cars behind the wall are Brendan Gaughan, Daryl Hart, Ty Dillon, and JJ Yelly. Trevor Bayne is back out on track in the 6th car, but he is 2 laps down from the leaders. And the 29 of Kenny Wallace is not officially out yet. He is being shown 2 laps down. And it looks like he will be able to continue in that Toyota. He'll probably, looks like, restart about 34th place. Alright, the lights are out on top of the pace car, so that means Allgaier will be a leader, Denny Hamlin 2nd, Kyle Busch, Drew Herring, and Parker Kligerman your top 5. Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher, Joe Logano, Kevin Harvick, and look who's got his way up to 10th place, Ben Kennedy. And that's round for the 44, Chad Hockenbrock, he's 11th, Elliott Sadler 12th, Kevin Swindell, James Buescher, Sam Hornish, Jeremy Clements, Mike Bliss, Ron Reed, Regan Smith, and Ryan Newman. Ron Scott, Lennon Castle, Ron Sieg, Mike Wallace, Jason White, Dixon Stacy, Scott Riggs, Ron Salas, Joe Nemechek, and Tanner Berryhill. Jeffrey Earnhardt, Mike Harmon, Trevor Bayne, and Kenny Wallace, the 34 drivers remaining. You'll have 8 laps remaining. Can Allgaier go 2 in a row to start out the 2014 season? Can Denny Hamlin get a good start? And yes, he does. Denny Hamlin gets a great jump on the 31 of Allgaier. Does he have enough momentum to make a move? His teammate's going to make a move on Kyle Busch, and here comes Hamlin to the inside of Justin Allgaier for the lead. Hamlin on the inside, Allgaier on the outside, and look at the 31 trying to get momentum off turn 2. And he looks like he's going to keep the lead. 31 got a huge run off turn 2. We have not seen nobody get that momentum like that. Now Drew Herring, look at Kyle Larson. We've got Kyle Busch and Kligerman making contact. Kligerman roughing up his boss to get a spot. And we got crashed in the back again. Mike Bliss and Ryan Newman. And oh, Jeffrey Earnhardt has taken a big hit. This Newman in the 33, not the way he wants to start out his season in the Nationwide Series with RCR. Mike Bliss had a 6th place starting spot, and there's Jeffrey Earnhardt. Look who's rallied up to 2nd place, Kyle Larson. Just like his teammate Allgaier, they moved up to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series full-time, but still running the most races in the Nationwide Series, and even has a little bit too much speed. This could set us up for a little sprint to the finish. Let's see what happened to bring out the caution. I'm not sure what. Seems like all the trouble is happening right off turn 4. Looks like Ron Reed is going to make contact with the 19 of Mike Bliss. There's Brian Scott on the inside. He's going to end up getting the one of those moments where you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's turning the wall. There's Ryan Newman. And Jeffrey Earnhardt's going to hit somebody. Might be Newman. Yeah, right there. Oh, listen, 33 Newman off the ground. Jeffrey Earnhardt does, and that is going to bring out the he certainly gets the worst of it. See all the rear end damage on the 33 of Ryan Newman. There's Bliss driving away. Earnhardt's not able to get back to pit road, so they are pretty much transporting him to pit lane, to his pit stall. As going to take you back live action. Justin Allgaier and Kyle Larson are now your top 2 guys. It looks like we'll be having a green-white checker finish, possibly. Yes, we are. We are having a green-white checker with 2 teammates leading us to the green flag. Here, look at the top 6. We got the top 2 teammates, Turner Scott Motorsports. The next 2 are teammates, Joe Gibbs Racing. The next 2 we got pretty much the driver, Parker Kligerman. Behind him is boss, Kyle Busch. So that's kind of interesting. Top 6 and 7th and 8th are Fords, and 9th and 10th are Chevys. So that's how the top 10 looks. It's Allgaier, Larson, Herring, Hamlin, Kligerman, Kyle Busch, Logano, Chris Buescher, Ben Kennedy, and Kevin Harvick. Sadler, Hornish, Hockenbrock, James Buescher, and Kevin Swindell in top 15. The 79 of Jeffrey Earnhardt is out of the race. Newman 1 lap down, Bain 2 laps down, Kenny Wallace is 3. Who's going to get the best jump here in this restart? Kyle Larson has never won a NASCAR Nationwide Series race. Neither has Drew Herring. This is their time to shine as Allgaier looking for 2 wins in a row. Can he do it today? Kyle Larson gets a good jump. It's pretty much a restart. Denny Hamlin had Will Larson make a move. The 3 wide for 3rd place. Here comes Larson right on the left rear corner pin of Allgaier. Right on the back bumper. This Larson is closer than Denny Hamlin was. Remaining on the back bumper, they are driving away from 3rd place Kligerman. Here comes Kyle Larson to the inside. He's got to get to the start and finish line to make sure this race will be official. Here we go. White flag is out. One more time around. Kyle Larson on the inside. Allgaier on the outside. Just a matter of time. It's just a matter of who can get off turn 2 the best. 2 teammates going at it. Here comes Kligerman 3rd. Can he get up there and make a move? Larson has to drive it deep in turn 3. Will Allgaier get the momentum off turn 4? Will the momentum carry him down the front stretch with the lead? No, it won't. Kyle Larson's going to win the first career race here at Las Vegas. He gets his first career win last lap turn for the 32 of Kyle Larson as he grabs it from the 31 of Justin Allgaier. And he gets his first career win in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Kligerman will end up coming home 3rd. I believe this is like his 2nd straight podium finish. Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin, your top 5. Drew Herring will be 6th. Chris Busser, who started out the day with the points lead, finished 7th, but that could change as a 54 if Kyle Busch could be the points leader. Maybe not. There is your winner, Kyle Larson, who started deep in the field too. So he will grab the win. Let's take a look at the results. Alright. We already pretty much went through the top 10. Kevin Harvick, nice debut for Ben Kennedy. He'll be 12th. James Busser, Jeremy Clements, Chad Hockenbrock, top 15, Regan Smith, Ryan Reed, Ron Sieg, Landon Castle, and Joe Nemechek, the top 20. Swindell, Jason White, Michael Wallace, Dixon Stacy, and Brian Salas, your top 25. And Bliss, Barry Hill, Riggs, Harmon, and Brian Scott, your top 30. And here's the rest of the field on how they finished. Paulson and Brendan Gaughan will end up finishing 38th and 62. So that's pretty much all here from Las Vegas. Next up is the NASCAR Spring Cup Series race here tomorrow for the Cobalt Tools 400. So we'll see you here, and we'll see you there. And next week is Bristol for the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Thunder Valley with Food City 250. Allgaier finishes. He won at Phoenix, finished second today. He's a former Bristol winner. Can he get another podium finish next week? We're about to find out. As we see you next time. So that is all, and here comes the celebration screen for Kyle Larson and the 32 team.